Tonight we're learning that this federal guidance and our current state law has left doctors struggling to interpret what they can and can't do for their patients. Our ABC Action News reporter Rochelle Aline has been closely following the legal tug of war here since the Supreme Court's decision.
And she joins us now with an in-depth report. And Rochelle, I know that you spoke to a doctor who's now really worried this confusion will impact patient care.
You know, the doctor I spoke to says that in emergency situations, there's really no room for this confusion, and that's what this is leading to. When it comes to pregnancy, Dr. Rachel Rapkin says things can change in the blink of an eye.
Yesterday morning, I was on call and somebody came in that we took to the OR at 7 in the morning after I'd worked 24 hours who had a ruptured ectopic and lost her entire blood volume.
And when seconds matter, Dr. Rapkin says doctors spring into action, but she adds that lately many are thinking twice about what treatments they use for pregnant patients.
And doctors are really scared of getting prosecuted. Doctors are scared of going to jail, of losing our licenses.
She says the fear stems from vague guidance from the state's 15-week abortion ban, which says that an abortion after 15 weeks can only happen under a few conditions, including if the fetus has a fatal abnormality or if it saves the pregnant person's life. The state also asks that in certain cases, at least 2 doctors sign off on the abortion. Dr. Rapkin says because of this, doctors are now left to determine where to draw that line.
We have patients coming in with all kinds of maternal conditions that are very dangerous in pregnancy, or pregnancy can make them more dangerous, or pregnancy can bring them on.
And adding to the layer of confusion is an executive order from President Biden, which, among other things, reminds hospitals that get Medicare funding that they have to provide emergency care to people under the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. And emergency care would technically include abortion. So the question now is, which guidance should doctors follow? Well, civil rights attorney Gretchen Cothran says technically it's the federal government.
If a woman is in a hospital in an emergency situation and an abortion is necessary to save her life, then that federal law preempts the state law. So doctors are supposed to then perform the abortion.
That said, Cothran also tells ABC Action News that due to this confusion, she's advising people to have important conversations in case of an emergency situation.
Be very communicative with your doctors. You might want to reach out to an attorney or reach out to an abortion fund.
And confusion about the rules is also on the minds of some state leaders who have contacted the federal government for guidance on how to protect abortion rights. Last week, State Representative Fentress Driscoll had a meeting to talk to Vice President Kamala Harris about this issue. And as part of the response, Vice President Kamala Harris will be holding a roundtable discussion about reproductive rights tomorrow during a visit to our state. In the studio, Rochelle Aline, ABC Action News.